Yeah, and this one's just rusted shut, so... Oh, hello. Toilet paper tube, huh? Seriously, I'm gonna need this for anything. Ah. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, it doesn't really look like part of the rest of this thing. Rod feels loose. Maybe if I get a couple turns. Here we go. Screwdriver shaft. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. What? Like, can I open these now? I have the screwdriver shaft. All I need is, like, the head of the screwdriver. The handle's pretty loose. There we go. Now I can combine these and make a screwdriver. I got a knob, and I've got the drawer without the handle. Also, I can get into Seven's desk. Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in here. Well, maybe the drawer is what we need. The drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank the thing out. There's a bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere where these bumps line up with it and it's kind of... I'm starting to think, like, do I have to swap the drawers around or something? What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. The shit is this? A tile. What is this tile for? Red, blue, gray, several lines in each color. What does it mean? Your guess is as good as mine. Well, I've got that and I've got the knob for the handle. Sweet, that handle I got off the drawer fits in the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. So, that's normal fuse. Just saying how the things are the same. Junpei, what are you doing? Pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking what you're doing just by letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. Faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up. Does that mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Ugh, Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? So the pipes are full. A couple of wavy lines. I didn't want to do that. Can I, like, submerge this? The drain clogged. Looks like water isn't draining out of the sink. I wanted to look at the pipes at the bottom, but you know what? We'll go with it. Can I check some of the other rooms then, or? My sink clogged? Nope. Is my drawer opening? I'm gonna put this drawer in here. No, never mind. I have a tile. Hey, look, a tile! There's water in this room, too. What do you mean, this room, too? Well, I turned the faucet on in the other room, and it looks like it made the water come up through here. So the drain in the other room just runs out of here, and the water from over there is pushed out this tile. So now I've got 2 tiles.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
I was gonna
That's
say.
definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi, like Nona.
Aoi Light and Nona?
What the hell was that?
It's right there.
Names.
I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't.
God damn it, Seven!
An experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
A nonary game?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more.
Aoi
But I don't
Light
remember all
and
their
Nona.
names.
Aoi Light and Nona. Aoi Light and Nona. Nona? Nonary?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yep, I figured it was Ace running a nonary game
Those
previously.
kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
You're a detective?
Wait, under this bed. The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can put them together.
From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
So they were kidnapped for Cradle Pharmaceuticals nonary game experiment, and I'm guessing Santa's sister was one of them. One of these Aoi Light or Nona characters.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull.
I'm sorry, but the guy who's currently got his gun to Seven sounds like fucking Snake. And Snake as in Metal Gear, not Snake as in...
Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground.
Not Snake as in Clover's sister? No, Clover's brother.
Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug.
Oh yeah, the one that
was
knocks
my
them
last
out.
thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
And then you were here?
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I?
You were not dressed in
Small,
that.
shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice.
It's 9?
The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying. But I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit?
Probably not 7.
I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off.
No one's checking this, I'd like to point out. He threw the bed over and yanked the grate off and no one's come to check on him.
Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too.
That's the furnace room.
Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Santa's sister.
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
What if they kidnap both of them and that's why... That's how Santa knows she's dead.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment.
A mind control experiment? Why do I and June fit into this? Because apparently we were 6th graders when this happened, and then, like, we weren't kidnapped. So I don't know where we fit into, I don't know, fucking Project MK Ultra. Actually, a mind control experiment, I'm pretty sure, but that's by the by. So 4 of them had to work at Cradle Pharmaceuticals. That's who Ace is. Ace is the one who put this up. Snake and Clover, they could have been kidnapped kids. I don't know how old they both are, but Clover looks young enough to have been one of the kidnapped kids. Actually, no, they said Snake was part of the experiment as well, so that makes sense. Santa, I believe he might have been as well. I think. And I'd say I'm pretty sure Clover was as well, like both Clover and Snake. At the very least, Clover is related to Snake, and therefore that's how she knows about this. As I say, I don't know where me and June fit in. Santa's just not Santa. Seven's just explained his part. Lotus? I'm not sure. Lotus, I feel like Lotus could have worked for Cradle Pharmaceuticals, because as she said, she used to have a desk job or something doing security. And this company needs to be goddamn secure. And Ace said on the other ending he knew the 9th man from somewhere. Maybe he also worked with Cradle.
7 said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. 7 had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and 7 is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the nonary game or Zero.
I probably can.
Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings?
It's gonna have something to do with the, when they say something about psychic fields. It's because they've implanted these thoughts in our brains or something, or mind controlling us.
That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that?
I mean, we saw the test chamber when we went with Lotus and Clover.
I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
I'm thoroughly intrigued by whatever the hell's going on. I can move these tiles. That means if you swap the tiles around, we got the tiles on the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on those tiles mean. Anyway, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Door at the back won't open. Door at the back won't open. Door at the back won't open. Come on, it will open for me if I try hard enough! Also, I'm very aware that I've basically recorded 2 episodes worth of content here, but you know what? Fuck it, we're going with it. What do I do with this oh no, wait, the screwdriver's gone. So I've got to do something with this towel. So it's trying to show the water flowing from the river and gathering at the spring. What are you going on about? Maybe you ought to explain. Forget about the puzzle we already solved. We need to look for new ones. Okay, I'm just flicking through these just to see if I can work anything out, and 7 comes up with this wonderful idea. You think maybe the number was how many times we took a piss? No, it's gotta be how many times we flushed. Probably the nastiest toilet I've ever seen. 7 didn't think twice about touching it. I'm pretty sure 4 was the first number. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything happened here. Huh, I wonder what that sound was. An old school toilet? Well, gotta go check Lotus's room and gotta go flush the toilet like 7 times. Once. Twice. Riveting gameplay. 4th time. 5th time. 6th time. I'm impressed the toilet can flush this often. There's that sound again. Happens whenever I pull the string a couple times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Do you open now? You do. Well, this drawer opens easily enough. I got 2... I swear there was 2 tiles in there. Oh, there was. They both just needed to register separately. Sink? Can you provide me with inspiration? Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack this mystery then. We got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we replace 4 of them, 4 tiles of the wall with the ones we've got, then it should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. So these 2 are the same. In fact, I think they're all the same. I'm trying to look at these and see if I can work anything out. Emerge. Junpei, calm down. Let's replace 4 tiles. Yeah, you're right. It's just 4 tiles. I need to think. I've got to make a word after taking 4 letters away. Junpei, think careful. Okay. Need to examine them a little bit closer. Oh. There are 14. I didn't see the 14 design on the tiles. It's just because Lotus had to point it out to me. Hey, did you hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it, right? Yeah, it looks like we did. The 14 are hidden on each tile. If you convert that into hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's and emergence of the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace that, that gives us the answer. Do you really care about why it worked? Let's just get out of here. But door on the end. I will come back for you, door on the end. Probably have to at some point, but... Oh boy, I saw the ball and chains in the... Oh! Yeah.
What the hell is this place?
Torture room? Slave room? That looks like an electric chair in the middle now that I look at it.
Oh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now.
Ah, shit.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this wouldn't be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous.
You don't say, Seven.
Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
I vote no one picks up one of those weapons. Yeah, the torture room. Okay, good to know. That's what was going on here. shit are you? There's something on the no, there isn't. Device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
Looks like it's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good.
Anyway, we just gotta adjust the switches and match the blocks on top, right?
You adjust the...
Excuse me. And my mouth ulcer treatment is wearing off and it's starting to hurt to talk.
You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do.
On, off, on, off. Every time one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have in order to press the screen to match the diagram. What diagram? I don't see a diagram. There's no diagram here. Yeah, but it's how to figure out what each button does what.
Want to see how many blocks each switch has? Just turn on one switch. None of them are all throwing any blocks, right? You can see how many each switch adds.
Oh yeah, I get it. I wanted to find a diagram though. There's a whole bunch of cables coming out of the thing. Really kind of a mess. I can barely tell which is which. Real creepy chair. The manacles? I thought they were just going to be called shackles, but you know what? We'll call them manacles. Manacles makes me think... Let me try that sentence again. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open the manacles without a key. Some sort of weird symbol on them. Kind of symbol. If I've got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Okay. Still locked in place. They've got a sun symbol engraved on the... Where's the sun key? There are a ton of knobs here. Sorry, let me try that in not a Sean Bean accent. Very bad one at that. There's a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything though.
Do you think it's broken?
I doubt it. That's the door to leave. Okay. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see. We've got an AIDS, an ADS. Oh, what the fuck that is. ADZE. How do you pronounce that? Someone yell at me in the comments. A pair of forceps. And these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all the other stuff?
Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all.
Oh, goody. Well, we got the door we came in through. What are you? This tank thing is connecting the pipes. It looks like it's supposed to split a pipe or something, you know? But this is just one connector of this one connects a pair of pipes. You could do the same with more than one. Well, fuck. I can't talk. Give me a moment. I need to put this mouth ulcer treatment back in my mouth. Fucking hell, that stings. Okay, I'm back from applying my Bonjela. Now to try and read and profusely drool like an idiot all over my knee. Yes, I'd sit with my knees under my chin. That's by the by. I sit like L, if you've ever seen Death Note, not the live action ones. Really doesn't seem like they need it here. What if there's a reason for it? Can I unbolt it with my wrench? The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get the bolts off with this wrench we just found though. Sweet, it's open.
The hole's too small, you can't see in, even with the cover off.
Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No.
There could be something dangerous in there. Have you never seen the film Saw, Junpei?
No, I don't think I have. What's it like?
Oh boy, you're in for quite the surprise.
Okay, I admit, that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, let's see what we go. Arm to the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Right, let's see what this thing is. Hey, that's incredibly convenient. Got the key to the sun. Let's open these shackles, shall we? Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again here, though. This seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Now I gotta work this out. Okay, so I need all 9 here. I need 6 here. I need 8 here, and I need 10 here. Nope. That's it, isn't it? Okay! Thank God. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete this experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, whoa, I think we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I see you're a big fan of Star Wars, Lotus.
Yeah, you figured?
I think that means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, sound's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. Wonder if it's gonna run electricity through the subject.
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity?
This really doesn't sound safe.
Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we've figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh, don't tell me we've got to do something with a water tank. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank. Or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. Is that what these are? All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot, they're all rusted. This turning them really doesn't do anything. Neil on the gauge is at 0. It doesn't look like it's going to move. The levels have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on and off. What's important is what they turn on and off.
I'd say the floor is suddenly gonna open up.
Red and yellow. You think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one.
Right, let's pull the lever.
Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? There's water going somewhere.
Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the oh! Junpei, look!
What sheet? Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. Oh! That's, EBDF. EDB. Oh, that's a... I've just realized that's a shark! That's... Fuck. Don't do that to me, game. I don't like sharks. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. It's dead. I don't give a shit. I don't like sharks. Looks like the letters E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere. Looks like the catwalk. Yeah, E. Okay, so yep, pushing them lights them up, so I need E, B, D, and F. What?
There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle was that the power had to be sent in a specific way.
Or, you know, just with the buttons. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. I should probably take a look at the monitor instead. The restraining device is unlocked. Please see subject in
Well,
device.
like we thought, It's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up,
Shark food.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't
If
want
you-
to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
If you say so.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
don't say last.
you're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Did your kids go missing? I forgot Lotus had said she was a mother, and I just cottoned on, like, maybe, like, her daughters went missing or something because of this experiment.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Oh god, are you June's mom?
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Oh, shit.
Wait, Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh,
Seven knows.
no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
Aoi and Nona. I'm assuming... I think Aoi's a... Well, from Danganronpa, Aoi's a girl's name. I don't know, though. I thought Haru was a girl's name, and then Free happened.
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then, that was when. From there, it looked like...
7, the abridged story.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the furnace room from the boat.
That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
From the safe ending.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible.
They've been here, so...
So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just...
Whoa. Hold on. The 16 children who gone missing came back, but I thought 7 said one of them died.
Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
No.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment.
I don't think we've heard about that, have we?
This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair, given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
God damn it, Ace!
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any
I
of that
mean,
have
you
to do
just
with
want to take
telepathy?
off the RY on nonary. You might have an alright answer. I'm still calling it, and I can't unsee it. I swear June is one of Lotus's daughters, and that'd be real fucking weird, but...
I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No, it definitely is.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Lotus, get in the chair!
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
Yeah, we don't have that time.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh,
You know, we
no,
could have
that's
had
not
this
what we-
conversation while you were sat in the chair.
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right.
Fuck you, 7.
Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Oh, I finally goddamn got it. Experiment is concluded. The door will now unlock. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright?
Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter.
Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 of me to get her out of here.
Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me.
Damn straight. I don't even want to see this thing again. Something tells me we might, Junpei. Something tells me we might. I found a thing!
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
No, left, Junpei. Not sorry.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck. No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door.
Yes, but where's everyone else first?
All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey, it opened.
What?
Yeah, the police must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for? What? Why?
Wait, so... How? June?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
God damn it.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Give me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think we have to get out of here before the murderer comes back?
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That means
Yep, that means June did it.
Was...
God damn it, June. Why?
No, it can't be true.
I mean, what other explanation do we have?
Give it to me! Let's go!
We can take their bracelets.
Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
But how would I know that?
Is June 0? Maybe June is 0.
Whatever, let's just go.
That's why all the doors are open now.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything.
I mean, there's 2 indents where it looks like you could pull the doors open.
How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this.
Fucking hell, everyone's doing Han Solo impressions.
The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
Don't say that, Junpei.
Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something, or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie!
Well, it's not June either.
Connie, hang on.
Oh, she's not dead. Shit. She killed everyone.
Jumpy?
Oh man, Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry.
I'm dying again.
I might not make it.
No way, no way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy
And now you're dying.
to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times.
You sound like you're forcing yourself upon her now, even though I know we've had this speech before.
You just gotta hang on, alright, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that?
The fucking Beatles are here, guys! Everything's gonna be fine!
A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei.
You know, one of these days we'll be able to have this conversation and not have you dying.
A really long time.
Something tells me that's not gonna be the case, though.
Jumpy, do you remember we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy.
I'd probably feel a lot sadder if I feel like I hadn't seen this scene already. I'm sorry if that makes me sound like a dick, but...
Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kane's body. That's a strange sentence. I guess Kane is just a weird thing to say without calling her a Kane. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kane down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding with a sound like grinding stone. Are they dead as well? Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. Part of him knew that the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. I feel like I skipped over the text there. God damn it. He turned around, the door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in the front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. Oh, wait. Well, we know Snake's not dead, but why would this happen? His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay beneath door 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. There were just 2 corpses just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. In this very room lay the body that had once been Kane. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into cold, gentle lapping of the water. I died again! Yay! Well, I mean, this one hasn't said bad end. I mean, we know that Snake's not dead. But Snake should be locked in a coffin right about now. That you can't get out of unless you've got the code from the safe. Which we didn't get. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So... there's another person here? I'm like... my brain keeps going, why would it be Snake? And we also know that, well... we've also learned some other things about the experiment that happened 9 years ago with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. That Lotus's 2 daughters, twins, were part of the experiment. Yeah. What I'm starting to think is because they were researching into telepathy experiments, they needed people who were close to each other. So they took 2 twins. They took a brother and a sister. In fact, they took 2 pairs of brothers and sisters. Because I'm pretty sure they took Snake and Clover, and they took Santa and his sister. They took Lotus's daughters. They could have taken me and June, being childhood friends, but I doubt it. Well, we've got another end or is it scenario. Yay! Whoever remixed that train noise into here did a real good job. We all died by a yellow submarine. Fucking... Did you have to? After that, you went and made the Beatles joke anyway. I thought I was being dumb. Nope, the game is just on the same wavelength as me. Anyway, yep, we got the submarine ending. Access the flowchart or return to the... Yeah. So, we got the submarine ending. So, there's a thing there which we need to look into. And obviously, I need to go down the right-hand path. Left-hand path in order to get that ending. Then we need to work on this true ending, don't we? The truest of true endings. I feel like I know more about the telepathy experiments, but, like, I don't fucking know anymore. I really don't. I'm sure when I get there, it'll piece it all together nicely, and it'll click into place. Like, you know when you play a Phoenix Wright game, and then everything's just like, everything clicks, and it's like, yes, everything makes sense now. Holy shit, I can solve this mystery. I don't feel anywhere near that stage. Anyway, this is like 2 episodes worth of footage, because I've been going for 2 hours. I wanted to live stream tonight, but that's not gonna happen. At least not now, because I need to edit and render these videos out. And I couldn't fix the fucking live stream thing to work, so... maybe another time. Anyway, that's all by the by. Thank you guys for watching this part of these last 2 parts of 999. If you liked the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on... I don't know. I feel like the Beatles joke might have been in bad taste. However, the game also made the joke, so who am I to judge? Anyway, next time on this, we're gonna go down here, make some semi-important choices, and see what this ending has to offer us. Who boy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been Nix, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!